lots of thoughts trying to come out at the same time. But,
Just when you thought politics couldn't get any weirder, Conor McGregor, yes, that's right, the guy who's been convicted recently, has said that he wants to run for president of Ireland.
Conor McGregor wants to walk out of the White House.
Happy Paddy's Day, America!
And into another White House, the residence of the Irish president. Embraced by Donald Trump, the former UFC champion says he will run in Ireland's presidential election later this year. But Sky News can reveal just how difficult it will be for him to get on the ballot. To enter the electoral octagon, Conor McGregor needs the backing of 20 members of the Irish Parliament. There are 234 in total across two houses, so we contacted them all. 134 got back to us, and of those, 0 said they would support a McGregor run. Not a hope in hell, said one cabinet minister. Others described McGregor as a tacky, moronic vulgarian and a populist buffoon. Couldn't think of anyone worse, said one, while another added, on behalf of the women of Ireland, he can f*** off. We asked Conor McGregor's spokesperson for a response. None has yet been received. One door closes, it would seem, but there is another. If he wins the backing of 4 of Ireland's 31 local councils, McGregor could yet be a candidate.
The difficulty for that, though, is that the county councils are mostly dominated by political parties, none of which share McGregor's views, and even those independents who are in the councils don't share his views either.
As he outlined at the White House, McGregor wants to stand on an anti-immigration platform.
The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop.
We went to one rural town, Newtown Kennedy in County Wicklow, that last year saw violent protests over asylum seekers moving in. It's probably in places like this that Conor McGregor envisages a support base. If Conor McGregor got his name on the ballot paper, would you consider voting for him?
Not in a fit.
He's a thug. No way. He would definitely have support, but in a minority, I really think he should stick to his sports.
What he's saying, I suppose, isn't too untrue. There are areas being overrun with people, but they're like, what are people supposed to do? They're fleeing a war. They need places to have refuge, and I think we should be doing that. But it just should be managed better than it's been managed. It hasn't been managed very well by the government. But Conor McGregor, is he going to sort it for us? I really don't think he's the character for that.
McGregor is in the middle of appealing a civil case where a Dublin jury found he had raped a woman. And
inspired by his hero, Donald Trump, it seems that McGregor fancies swapping the UFC octagon for the Irish presidential palace. Now, this may sound like a joke, but it's not entirely out of the question, and that is the worrying part. McGregor recently announced his intention to run this year's Irish presidential election, but as Sky News reports, it's not going to be easy. To get onto the ballot alone, McGregor needs the support of 20 members of the Irish Parliament. There are 234 across both houses, and Sky News contacted 134 of them, and not a single one said they would support him. Not one. Some of the responses were brutal, with one cabinet minister saying not a hope in hell. Another one described McGregor as a tacky, moronic vulgarian. And one particularly blunt response said, on behalf of all the women of Ireland, he can fuck off. Ouch. Yet there's still a second route. If McGregor can win the backing of 4 of Ireland's 31 local councils, he could technically qualify as a candidate. But again, that's highly unlikely. Most councils are dominated by political parties, none of which share McGregor's views, especially on women. And even among independents, there's little to no support for him whatsoever. Does that mean we can breathe a sigh of relief? Can we fuck? We've been here before. If you'd said 30 years ago that Donald Trump would become president not once but twice, and became president twice after the January 6th riots, you'd have been laughed out of the room. And yet here we are. The political landscape is chaotic, volatile, and driven by personality rather than policy. McGregor knows this. He's trying to tap into the same kind of populist energy that propelled Trump into office. But there's a big difference. In the US, the president holds real executive power. In Ireland, the presidency is largely ceremonial, more symbolic than political, a bit like the England's and their monarchy. It's a role built on diplomacy and dignity, not trash talk and Twitter rants. And whilst Trump had the Republican Party eventually rally behind him, McGregor has no support in Ireland on that scale whatsoever. And we can't completely dismiss the idea. He has money, he has name recognition, a huge online following, and a media machine that loves controversy. If he finds a way to mobilise enough of that, especially through public pressure or a few sympathetic counsellors, it's not entirely impossible. Improbable, but not impossible. So let me know what you think in the comments. Can Conor McGregor, can his presidential dream become a reality, or is it just a publicity stunt? Let me know what you think in the comments. I've been Jake from Just Jake. As always, follow the Facebook and support the channel in any way you like. And don't forget to subscribe. See you later. You actually made it to the end of the video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, which, why haven't you already, is somewhere over there. And also, if you want to watch more videos, also check out over there. I've been Jake from Just Jake. See you later.